Hello, fellow Bassages and Farganisals. My name is Alex Tyler, and today we'll be checking out the Destroyers and Dreadnought. All of them. Well, the main three ones that you start off with in the mid-tier-ish. So right now I'm going to be showing off the Ontranto right now. I'll be reviewing it and showing what it's about here. It has a good amount of health, middling-ish, basically, but the way you play it, it's about a distraction, basically. You can see the stats here and the abilities it comes with, and compared to how I will play it, how I play it too is basically based on kind of a, I guess you could say, aggressive role, but also a supporting role at the same time. It's a basically a kind of a ship that you have to play right, basically. But also here, I'll be showing up the Dola as well, which is right here too. Um, yeah, here's a Dola. It's this kind of ship that's a lot more tankier because it's made by the Russians, of course, but around 3k, around 300,000 health, and really, really damaging. But also, one of the very few ships in the game that is very long range oriented. It is meant to not distract, but to suppress and damage. The way I have mine built is that it's to take away their weapons and abilities, and me to just plow through them afterwards, basically. I took away my torpedoes so I can do more damage against them, basically. But also I made sure I have a modular reboot on there to basically just keep pounding out damage constantly. So that's the main idea of this, of the Dola for me personally, how I'm going to be using it. And here we have the Vindicta. The tier 4 ship, but it's the weakest of the bunch, surprisingly. It's weaker than the Ontranto and the Dola together. Now, because of that, it has different weapons and different playstyles altogether. Imagine a giant hulking Corvette that has torpedoes, light machine gun, well, heavy machine guns, and just basically just destroying everything in its path. It's meant to get up close and personal, and this thing is a shark. It's an ambusher. It's basically the kind of thing that you look at and see that it is something that you need to play a specific way. If you don't, you're going to lose. That's why you see so many people playing with this as a rammer, getting up close, destroying them. And you can with that, but the way I'm going to be playing it with is the way I played the Corvette in the last video. Holding back a little bit, but when I see my time to strike, I'm going for it right then and there. Yes, like I said, this is an ambusher. You need to play it like it. But first video I'm going to be showing off definitely here is the Ontranto and how to play with it. You can see me targeting these enemies here and getting up close and personal, but also making sure that I'm doing things I need to take them out with too. You see how I'm focusing on multiple targets right now somewhat. I'm launching my missiles. I have my jump there because it's a short range jump. It's meant to get out of the way of projectiles, not escape things. That's why I'm using it as such. I'm using it as to make sure I get around the enemies and get it for a better position and to attack. There's a Dreadnought right above that ridge right there. I am trying to get over here, do some more damage, but I realized he had all his reboots and all his modules ready and stuff, and it was a bad move on my part. But also this shows that this cannot survive by itself. It needs help, basically. This guy is basically just all ready for me right there. Sure, but also I have people around me that are like, shooting at me like artillery ships and all that too. So as you can see here as well, that I keep pushing out damage. I keep putting out damage, but I need to be supported while I do that damage. That's the one flaw with this kind of ship. It can do the same thing as the Vindicta, but not as well. It can do the same thing as the Dola, but not as well. It is a jack-of-all-trades destroyer. And because of that, I like it, but also you need to learn how to play it correctly. You can take it multiple directions, sure, but you have to make sure it's done the correct way. You can't just say like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna put some torpedoes on this, make sure my missiles are taken care of and all that good stuff, and just destroy everything." No, you can't do that. You have to sit back right here. I am a little bit here, keep supporting damage, keep supporting damage. Yes, you will get a lot of assists with this kind of ship, but also you're helping your teammates win. Look at that. The our team's score bar is going straight up basically right now. We're already ahead of them right now. Look at all the damage I'm doing right now. Of course, this is kind of bugged a little bit, but yay, whatever. Yeah, he is right there, easy for the taking, and I'm trying to take him out the best I can. And now is the time to strike. You can see that he's weak. I have support from my allies. I'm pushing up. I'm getting closer. I'm going to make sure I kill him right here and now. Because look at him. He is easy prey for me. And there you go. Easy prey. But also do I make sure that I have my flat cannons on too. I usually don't use those on dreadnoughts, on destroyers, I mean, mainly because they are close-range weapons. But with this ship, I use it. Also with the Vindicta, too, because it's meant to get up close. This you can take in multiple directions, like I said. But also with this, you understand that this is the way you can play it sometimes. It is meant to get up close. It is meant to get at long range. The firing range is around 750, 700. 7,500 words. See, I helped him out. I helped him get that kill. Now we're really ahead in this match. We're able to take this and win this for sure. But look at all these dreadnoughts and stuff right here. Look at all these enemies here, easy for the picking. I have to get low. I have to make sure that I'm doing things correctly here. I have to get cover while using this ship. But other than that, I have to make sure I win the firefight. I have to pick my battles with this ship. That is the one main flaw with this ship here. It is meant to pick battles. It is meant to go into battles and know what you're doing with them. But if you don't, you're kind of screwed in the end. Like, you could just run in with this ship and get slaughtered easily. It's even more severe with the Dola. That's the problem with it. But also with this ship, it can survive a little bit longer, sure. It can be a little more tankier, sure. But in the end, if you know what you're doing, you're able to take out things. Like here, I know I'm going to die here, right? I know I'm going to die. But I can make one final push and take out his healer. Right there. Like that. I'm able to take out his healer and go from there. So I'm gonna let the clip play out, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of it. After that I'll be reviewing the Dola.
Which is fucked up, really. In my opinion, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And
She, I mean,
yeah, I know, I can see that because she don't do that much dope.
no,
She wouldn't need to fucking try to get that much onto somebody to pay for the habit. You know, there's just her habit.
Away. Amplifying weapons, aye.
He don't give a shit. He just don't give a shit about nobody but himself. You know?
Thanks for having our back.
Huh?
Locked onto target. Launching torpedoes.
But you know, and
Thanks.
still though, I mean, the fact that she's gonna be paying $5.50 for a half.
Yeah.
I mean, she's probably paying $8 per piece. Which means they're making, you know, I'm paying $250 a half piece, and I gotta pay $5.50. So
Amplifying weapons, aye.
because they never can re-up until
Our
I get
command ship is on the battlefield.
My mind, they can't even come close.
Commencing
Tell me all
cooldown.
everything right there. And that's just fucked up.
It's fucked up.
And then she wants to get in on that thing that, you know, he hit me on
We
it
took
and
out their
told me,
command ship.
"Oh,
All
yeah, tell me
weapons
we
are
can
locked
go and
on.
get this and get
Picking up enemy contact. Over there. All silos
Yeah,
launched.
I would
Enemy
let her in.
missiles
I have no
incoming,
problem.
Captain. Punch it. Reloading missile
Let her in
silos.
cage, right?
Torpedo lock.
She's on it, but she's like, yeah, you know, it's about
Aye. Launch torpedoes. Shield activated. Ship is damaged, Captain.
I only give a dime, you know, because I
Put an end to that pile of scrap. One less dreadnought to worry about. Understood. Swapping to
Abandoned ship. All hands to evac
She
system.
did like a 20 of it if I rocked her, you know, but which, you know, a 20 that pretty much does her anyway.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's.
so you know, I told him, I called back and said, I'm not going to cut it. I can't cut it. I mean, I would
Power
cut
to
it
maneuvering
myself.
thrusters.
If you had Dreadnought,
Target
but
locked.
that would have been.
Thank you.
That's how you get the
You know,
job
it wouldn't
done.
have made it any good anymore.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been a bummer.
Yeah, you know, and then he's like, well, then you do what you think you need to do with it, and you know, we'll go from there.
Good game, guys.
So that's what we did.
That fixed the match.
And as I said before about the Dola, it is meant to be this kind of long-range ship. It is meant to be the thing that you sit back with and fire at. Because of the weaponry on it, it is specific to it. There's no other thing like it except more in its class. Yes, the giant magical school bus that you get later at the Dreadnought in its tree branch is nice too, but with this, it is meant to be long range and suppressive fire. It is great for taking on corvettes, and because of that, you should know what to do with it at the same time. If you know what you're doing, you're great. If you don't know what you're doing, you're kind of screwed. Like, it would be. If you look at this, you see that I'm able to get up close and fast, but also I'm also kind of slow too. That's the thing about the Dola. It's just basically like a F-150, basically a Hummer, I can say basically too. It's meant to be this kind of ship that you sit back with and fire at, of course, but also it's meant to be this kind of ship that you look at and say, "Wow, that does a lot of damage, but also in a specific way." Like I have my sights on this Corvette right here, right? I'm able to take him out soon if I need to. He's coming right at me. And also that command ship is right in front of me. Do I push up? But if I do, I know I'm going to die. But also too, I realize if I don't, I won't we won't get the points. There's also a Corvette above me too. Like this Corvette right here, I'm able to take him out easily, mainly because I know that he's going to be trying his best to escape me, but I know that I can just destroy him easily too. I have better range, I have better weapons, I have better aim too than him. I am able to lay down fire constantly and just snap him like that, like a twig. And because of that, I am able to hold back somewhat and destroy my enemies. Look at this. I'm able to put down all that fire down on the command ship right here. Look at all that. Look at all that fire I'm putting down on that. I'm putting out so much damage on it right now that it's going to be easily making out 8k basically in damage. Easily. And there you go. Easy kill for it. And I'm holding back. I'm making sure that I'm not ballsy with my tricks. I'm making sure that I'm doing what I need to do. I'm trying to take out this Corvette here, but yeah, my aim is kind of lousy there for a second. I could have had him, but that's the thing about this. You can waste time with this. You can be sloppy with the Dola. You can make mistakes somewhat. You're able to pick your targets more carefully. It is meant to take on snipers. It is meant to take on dreadnoughts, but in a way that you can feel comfortable too. Like, look at this. I'm being shot up constantly right here, right? There's an artillery ship to my right, I believe, but also too, I have two destroyers and a couple corvettes over there I'm facing right now. I need to get out. I need to get out of this guy's viewpoint here, so I need to speed up and get in their faces somewhat. But also too, I realize that I can't do that with the Dola. I have to play its part, you could say. And right now, I'm doing what I can right now with this. And because of that, I'm able to maybe do my best with it. And if I know what I'm doing somewhat, I know I can easily just take out this enemy in front of me. I'm dodging his shots right now. The artillery ship is trying his best to kill me, and he's probably will. But no, 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 I got him. That's right. We help. I'm able to survive this round here somewhat. I was able to not die horribly because of it. So as you can see, I'm holding my position in this area. I'm locking it down for my teammates to push up. And because of that, I'm able to just say, hey, I made a pass for you. Go kill the enemy ships. And because of that, our corvettes can get through. Our healers can support us while we make our best run toward other stuff too. And I'm trying to take out this Corvette in front of me, but it's just mainly I'm doing this as a threat more than an actual trying to kill him. If you put damage down with a Dola in a way, you can make it like a threat toward the enemies. Get away. I don't have the power to fight you and kill you right now, but I will damage you before I die, kind of thing. It's meant to be the kind of thing that you just like lay down damage at a distance. That's why the module reboots on it too. I just rebooted my weapons right there, and I'm just destroying them constantly. Look at this. Look at this. His shields are up, and I'm still going through them like butter. Like, that's ridiculous, right? Look at that. I am doing so much damage to this guy right now that it's ridiculous. He jumps away because he knows that if he doesn't stop, I'm going to kill him. So he realizes that that's the thing about this thing. It's meant to displace enemies. It's meant to make enemies move. And instead of you moving, you make them move. And I like that about it. It's meant to make you a problem to them. And because of that, you're able to do things to them that other people wouldn't know how to do usually. And because of that, like I said before, I have the weapon breaker missiles on this. And what that does specifically is that it lowers their power of the weapons and makes it harder to reload, and also kind of jams them if you know how sometimes too. If you know what you're doing, you're good. If you don't know what you're doing, you're screwed. That's the thing about this thing. You know, you have to make sure that you're doing the things correctly. And that's the thing about destroyers that people don't get sometimes. You just see a giant ship and shoot things with it. No, you can't do that with it. You have to do your best in order to make sure you do the right thing, too. If you don't, you're kind of dead. I'm trying to make sure this Corvette gets away from us right now because look at him. I'm trying to make him get away from me. I'm trying to make him get away from me, and he can't get away from me because, well, I have a good shot at him. Sure, he'll survive. Well, he won't survive this encounter from me. Someone else will get him, but yeah, I'm making sure I'm doing what I need to do right now, and which is putting down damage at a range and making sure that I can kill them easily. The one thing about the module reboot about this kind of ship, though, you need to remember, don't just use it when your weapons are down. Save it for that specific point that you need to use it. It's a timed ability that has around 50-second charge time, basically, when you're done with it. Yeah, it is nice, yeah, it's good, but also it's very slow to recharge. You need to know how to use it correctly. If you don't, you're kind of dead. And because of that, you need to know how to play with the Dola. And like I said before, hang back, do what you need to do. But if you don't, oh well, hey. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here and let the clip play out. Some good fights here, some good firefights, some good kills I got left over here, and just suppressing the enemy. That's all I need to say about the Dola. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the clip.
Firing. We're locked on, Captain. Lock is good. Weapon breaker primed. Our command ship has warped back into battle. Thanks for the assist. We're falling apart. We need repairs now. Lock on confirmed. Lock is good. Weapon breaker primed. Fight negative. Weapon breaker reloading. All silos reloading, Captain.
System still in cooldown. Aye, Captain. Engaging.
Our command ship has been eliminated.
System drained. Cycling.
Match our heading. We've got a lock. Hostile command ship detected. Launching missiles. Reloading silos. Fire.
Amplifying weapons, aye.
Enemy destroyer scrapped. The command ship is history.
That's it. We won.
Now here we are, the weirdest and the most specific kind of Dreadnought. Destroyer, my god, I keep saying Dreadnought. Destroyer of the bunch, the Vindicta. It is a Corvette-like attacker. It is meant to get up close and personal, and all its weapons are based around that. But also is meant to be an ambusher, like I said before. It's meant to do a certain way and a certain thing and get in people's faces and just destroy them. The weapons on it are really fast and really reloading, not that damaging, but what it does, what it makes up in, is also very powerful weapons at the same time with its sub-weapons, like a nuclear torpedo basically. It's meant to get in there and destroy stuff like that. It's meant to get in there and destroy stuff like that. It's meant to distract and destroy things like that. You have so many options to destroy stuff, but also at the same time, you have so little options just to do stuff. What I'm showing here basically is a bad way to use it. You cannot play it like other destroyers. You have to get it. You have to get in people's faces. Yes, I am doing that here, but I'm not moving around and dodging shots. I'm being a big target to people basically right now. I'm not the Ontranto, I'm not the Dola, I'm the frickin' Vindicta right now. And because of that, I'm opening shots for my teammates, yes, to take them out, but what I'm doing right now too is that I'm making sure that I can destroy these people easily. Like look at this. I can't take on 3 ships at once. I can't do that. I can't. But I see where they are now. They're all bunched up and ready for me to take them out, basically. One Goliath torpedo, a couple stasis torpedoes, and a couple well-placed flak shots and stuff like that. Easy kills. Easy kills. So I realize that I need to move in fast in order to take care of that situation. They're all bunched up right there. I need to make sure that I kill them for it. Like this guy right here, he was over by me. I'm going to make sure I kill him because, well, I can. But also, too, he is easy prey for me. Sure, he jumped away, but, hey, or he lost, or he left. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this here, too, is one of the few ships that you need to do correctly with. You look at it and say, it has a specific skill set and a specific way of play. And because of that, you need to use it in that specific way, or else you're kind of dead. Like, look at this here. There's a Dreadnought right there, and I can just launch all my stuff at him and just basically destroy him for it. And because of that, I'm able to lay down all this damage at him and basically just destroy him for it. Because, I mean, look at him. He's just sitting right there. Like, I just put down, like, 10 grand damage on him. 10k damage on him, and it's just like, yeah. Be sure his missiles are still following me, but I got a healer over there to help me out. This is the kind of ship that's meant to get away from trouble and destroy it, too. It's meant to distract, but also divert the trouble to someone else. I'm going to stay here and heal for a little bit. I'm going to make sure that I'm taken care of. I'm going to make sure that I am ready to go back in the fight. I got some sniper ships on my butt, but I'm making sure that I'm going to get ready for the fight again. Oh. So right here, I can see that there are a couple sniper ships on my butt, and a couple other things too. Our corvettes are trying to get in close and take care of them, but right now, they're just kind of, right out there. So what should I do? What should I do right now exactly? There are things around me that are basically saying, hey, don't do that. Yet I'm doing my best to make sure that does happen, where I look at this guy right here. Look at him. He's just right there, easy pickings. I'm easy to take him out and just destroy him. Look at that. He's so close to death. I'm gonna get him right now for sure. I jump away like a Corvette, and now I'm safe somewhat. And now I can get back in the fight. I can pick out another destroyer over there, or another dreadnought right here. I have two choices of attack. I know I'm not gonna survive one of these, but I go after this one here because I can. I try to go after this guy here. I'm gonna die, but I took out two enemies. I helped my team there for sure. And now I saw before I died that healer that's in the middle. That's in the middle of it. I want that healer, but he's well defended. Will I get him? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Watch the video to find out. But I see that all this stuff right now is just meant to be just destroying my enemies, but also at the main time just basically just doing what I need to do to destroy them. That healer is right there healing all my stuff, but if I if I make them focus my fire, if I make them focus their fire on me, I'm able to take out a lot more people right now because, well, I can. I'm dying here on purpose right now, basically to see what their formation is, how they're acting. And because of that, I'm able to move ahead. I'm not making a push to do that, but as soon as I heard my ally hear that, they're pushing on us now. So I had to fall back and make sure that they are basically trapped now because of it. If I ambush a certain enemy, like that one right there in front of me, I got my eye on him. He's right there for me. But also now we also have a giant magic school bus right now too. That's in the middle. It has so much health. It's even hard for me to take down somewhat. You need to be very careful with it, and when you're trying to kill it out, and when it doesn't work, it's dumb. Like this, I'm trying my best to kill him, and I only took him down like half. I only took him down like a eighth of bar of health, and it was just not worth it there. That was on my bad, and I should have done better. But now we have a problem. The enemy is pushing up, and I need to support them somehow. So, and we are, yes, we are in the lead, but we also need to understand that we need to take them out. I also got assist from helping out that guy from before. Okay, but yeah, they're trying to come around from the left, from the right and the left, not from the center, because if they know if they try to do that, that we're going to kill them easily. Whew, okay, talking hard. Yeah, right here. I see this guy right here that's basically just trying to kill me and stuff. This guy right here is easy prey for me, but also all this other stuff here. I'm holding back somewhat too because with this ship, yes, it can do like a little long range stuff, but its range is around like 40, 45, 4500 basically. Yeah, 4500-ish. It has a lot shorter range than other weapons and everything like that. So as soon as these people push up, it's my turn to do the fighting. It's my turn to destroy them and make sure I do good now. Because if I can, I will. If I can't, I'll destroy them. They'll destroy me, I mean. So I see that healer back there that's supporting them all, and I need to take care of that. But also there's this, I believe, Dreadnought above us here that's launching stuff at us, or some other ship. Yeah, there's that healer over there. There's a bunch of stuff over here that we need to defend against. I lost some state. I launched them effect type torpedoes at him and make sure he cannot come toward us. But now it's my turn to take this guy on. I'm full health. I'm making sure that I'm going to take him out, and he's done for me because I know I can take him out easily right now. I have the ability to hold back a little bit, but also get at a nice range and just wreck him. Basically, I'm holding back. I'm making sure that I'm doing to do a lot of damage to him. Yes, a module reboot on this ship would be nice, but what also is really nice is the jumping away capabilities, the intense fire I can put on enemies and stuff like that. He can only hold out for so long while I'm right there. He cannot be here for that much longer. He has to die right here and now, and that's a major loss to them somewhat. Sure, he'll respawn, but he has to start all the way at the back now, and they lost that lead. They lost that push. They lost that push, and it failed for them. What would be great right now is just like bomb catapult to take them, just take them all out right now. That'd be hilarious.
Trying to kill that healer off.
But
You said that
yeah,
was
we're trying to
so
kill this
good.
healer right now that's supporting them all, and it's not really working. I can jump behind them and take them out and do my best to do that to them, but yeah, like that, I'm able to take him out. I'm able to take these guys out.
He's gone.
And while I'm back here, I'm being the center of all attention. They come after me because I'm right here. And so I'm taking attention away from my allies so they can actually push up and do damage.
I just drained him. And why didn't it count? There he goes. Got him.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna play the rest of the clip, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little comparison review thing of the ships here. And I hope I see you guys later. Bye.
Am I coming back?
Guys, we need to push left. We need to get that command ship.
Yep. That's where I'm headed. I was just trying to wait for the nuke.
Goliath locked on. Let him have it.
As soon as I can bounce off the wall, piss me off, computer.
Aye, Captain. Sending pulse.
Pushing left.
That's why you're the captain. That
I'll stay
destroyer is
high
scrap,
so that
Captain.
you can just.
Activating
At any
I'm gonna
point
try
in
to.
time.
I'm gonna try to stay low and flank along the side.
Yeah.
I think it's under the bridge right now.
Yeah, it's halfway.
out of the bridge.
I'm right on top.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
then-
flak it.
Fucking right all above it.
It's almost gone.
I've got vultures going on it too. Just keep pounding.
It's okay. I got a.
I'm gonna die, but it'll.
Dead soon.
It's got like 1 point. If y'all hit it.
It's gonna die.
We got the
Shit.
command ship.
Sorry, Wolf.
There it goes. All right, everyone, start killing the salt ships. Hurry, quick!
Goliath locked. New drain torpedo.
Enemy forces are falling.
Sweet work. With the,
Thank
with,
you so much. That was the
Nice.
second game in a row. I appreciate that. Good job, everyone.
Good game, guys.
Good game.
Definitely.